We are already live. Oh, I didn't know that. What's going on, guys? 35K is back here with another video. And this is the long overdue done with and kidding. This is just something I decided to do. A long-term realistic review kind of videos for that matter. Yesterday I did the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt kind of long-term realistic review, where I shared a few things that I like about the game, a few things that I didn't like so much. What the hell is this kid doing? Hey, go to school, mate. Go to sleep, mate. So, today's turn is, of course, the one and only, the indistinguishable, the massively entertaining, I feel like I'm introducing a WWE wrestler. I mean, whoa, if it's a man, what The Rock is cooking. No, I'm not doing that. So, this is the long-term realistic review of the Assassin's Creed Origins. Not the Wild Hunt, not the Wild Origins, not the Hunt Origin Wild Creed crap stuff, but the Assassin's Creed Origins, the Wild Hunt. Alright, first things first, and first things first, the game. One of the first points that will strike you about this game when you enter it for the first time is, my god, does this shit look real. It looks so real, you literally feel that you're running in Egypt right now. And believe you me, take it from someone who's been in Egypt, who's been inside the freaking pyramid. Let me just say, cool, I just took a bunch of arrows. Who's been inside the pyramid itself. This crap looks absolutely stunning, real, marvelous, ridiculously good, detailed. I can't imagine the number of hours that they have put into making this glorious, perfect batch right there. It is just subarashi desu, as the Japanese would say. That means magnificent. So, look at that. Look at that. He's actually stopping to take a breath. This is Bayek of Siwa. This is the first. This is my theory. Hear me out. Teddy says it first. You gotta remember this, folks. This is the first Super Saiyan ever. Yes, you heard it from me. I'm gonna show you why later on during this review, while I'm beating Anubis, because right now I'm in a quest called Trial of Anubis, the god of death. So while I'm beating his ass, you will see how I came to realize that Bayek is the very first Super Saiyan ever. Right, back to the game. Graphical techniques that have been implemented into this game, they have never ever been implemented into any other game ever. I mean, my god, 360 degrees view to the most amazing outfit of red and gold, but that's not about the game, that's just about the outfit right now, with my very favorite shield and very favorite sword that I won from the Out of the World. And this is again the second part that proved that Bayek of Siwa was the first Super Saiyan, or possibly the second. Is a quest that I really highly recommend you to do. This quest is called Gift from Gods. Subarashi desu. Again, just blew my mind. Every time I just remember that, blows my mind again. That quest was so good. I wish I can do it again and 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 again. Right, so, graphics. There's just nothing that can describe this game and does it justice that I can right now put to words. So let me give it a go. Detailed, sharp, crispy, breezy. The mountains are great. I can run towards them, climb them. You would see rock by rock. This is the best climber in the world, the best runner in the world, the guy who has the most stamina I have ever seen, and most importantly, look at the body on this. This is the best jumper in the world. I can go to the mountains, jump. He might get damaged here and there. He'll be like, ah, but again he heals. And he keeps on running. And from the day on, whenever I was going anywhere, I was running. That was a very bad impression, but I tried a Forrest Gump. So back to the graphics. A+, if there is any game in the world. Hello, Zaid. I am seeing you right now. Welcome back to the channel. So, back to the graphics. Say hello in the comment section, by the way, if you're here. That would mean a lot to me. So if there is any game in the world that can compete with The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt, it's this one. Maybe, dare I say, beats The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt by a freaking hair. But in all fairness, this game just came out like half a year ago, and The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt came out 2.5 years ago. So there is 2 years of tech gap between them. You've got to realize that. But complete different words, apples and oranges. The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt is a complete different story with a complete different character, with a complete different part of the earth, so a complete different type of nature. So you can't really compare them and say, well, this is better and this is not, because each in its own way is indescribably beautiful, stunning, and believe you me when I say they really age like wine. Why not? See what I did there? So the more, what does that mean? That means the more you play the game, the better it gets, seriously. And you finish the game and you'll be like, oh, what the hell am I going to do now? When you start playing the game again, in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt's case, as I spoke yesterday in my video, go check it out, you can start the Game Plus mode, you can just do not only the story, but the story and side quests, etc., etc. And the more you play with it, the more you level up, the better it gets. It's just captivating. Brilliant, if you ask me. Same goes for the Assassin's Creed Origins. The more you play, the higher entertainment level that you are receiving right now through your veins. You're like, it's like you woke up in Chris Brown's body. Fantastic song. Go check it out, except the very last sentence. But nevertheless, Daddy, STT, stick to the point. Fine. So, Assassin's Creed Origins. We've covered the graphics. We've done it justice. Brilliant. Now, battle mode is incredibly entertaining. Battle mode is so good that I don't want to sound bad when I say this, but this game just encourages you. I mean, at first when you have to kill someone and you see this graphics, when he finishes it, the finished touch, or when the sword strikes him so hard and you're like, oh no, that's just so rough, I don't want to see that. But a guy who just came from The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt wouldn't mind that so much, because the finishing graphics are absolutely brutal there. So this is one thing to bear in mind. If you can't stand the, oh, look at that, I'm about to reach the Anubis right now, the god of death. So if you can't stand a lot of sort of like graphic, let's just say, in terms of finishing move and killing, then maybe that's not your cup of tea. But I love that so much about The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt, the Assassin's Creed Origins, that they have thought of that. They have thought of almost every single detail, and it's just subarashi desu. Great, magnificent, as the Japanese would say. So, battle mode, I'm going to show you right now and try to describe it as I am going through it right now. So, I'm about to face Anubis, the god of death. I beat him twice, by the way. This is my third time facing him. So I'm going to show you two things, the battle mode and one proof that he is the first Super Saiyan. Reducto! So, look at that. The way he throws the arrow, the gold appears, you pick it up. The way that all these details are thought of through are just magnificent. The aiming is precise. The shadows are captivating. The swords are sharp. Look at that, look at the graphics, look at the detail. It's sort of like a death smoke that I'm not supposed to go through, but I'm going through so I can show you what I'm talking about. Incredible, right? Again, he's gonna send the tigers. Boom! Boom! More like hyenas than tigers. And you're supposed to, of course, hit that. Oh, look at that. At the last moment, you can dodge, you can switch to the sword, take that. And even while walking through this, you're absolutely fine. You can shoot also a bunch of arrows at him at once, aiming beautifully. Well, I'm getting hit right now, but that's all more reasons to show you how epically epic, I know, for the sake of the sake, I get it, how epically epic the battle mode is. I'm actually gonna wait for him till he spawns his freaking kids or whatever. That's happening right now. You have fire bombs that you can throw, pew, and you burn them on the spot, right? And this is my proof. Kamehameha! Through the freaking shield, And he's dead. I killed him on the spot. And let me show you what I mean when I say that he is the first Super Saiyan. You can carry 2 swords, which is again another fantastic similarity that this game has with The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt, because The Witcher carries 2 swords, one for humans, one for monsters. Hello. And now look at this. Alright, so I killed him with ease. I have 2 more, and I'm just hoping that my adrenaline right now will kick in so I can show you the Super Saiyan mode. So possibly if I, yeah, we are cornered right here, which is good. Yeah, there it is. Are you ready? Check this out. Super Saiyan! And Super Saiyan mode right now. And they're all dead in an instant, I would say. It's just epically epic, as I was saying. And you can see that the whole world is yellow. He's getting affected much more. He's stronger. The adrenaline is higher. It's just, he's on the edge of transforming to Super Saiyan 2, perhaps, dare I say. Of course, need I say, am I a huge Dragon Ball fan? I mean, you already got that already. Point is, battle mode, spot on. Brilliant. Spot on, you know? So you keep on collecting those lots that the monster spawns. This gives you extra arrows, extra fire bombs, and more importantly, gives you a little bit more time to heal in case you need it. Now I don't need it so much. I can take them out down like this, straight. Super Saiyan! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Kicking some ass really quick. They're dead! They're dead already! I can even fucking break through the wall! Next, he's dead! Next, he's dead! He's dead! This is Light and Day from the very first time when I actually had to face Anubis. Well, I chose to, I didn't have to. So, and I was at a much lower level than this, and I struggled. He pretty much whipped my ass. So, point is, battle mode epic. Graphics are very dope. And despite the fact that I lost more than half of my energy, I'm not even worried about it a little bit, because I know that he's going to be healing more. That was kind of stupid to corner me in this, to be honest. Oh yeah, he cornered me to start the smoke. Here we go. One down, and then you pretty much start striking him with arrows. I want to switch swords again because my favorite sword is the one that I got from the Gifts of Gods. Alright. And hit him. Aim. Hit it. Hit him. Hit him. Huh. Last minute dodge and here we go. And as you can see, the higher your level is, the better and quicker you freaking recover. So, swords, Reducto. He spawned his kids. Let's burn them. Animals. Burn in hell. Kamehameha! Epic battle mode, fantastic graphics, and you just can't get enough of it. You can't get bored, you can't get enough of it. Again, it's like wine, it ages beautifully well the more you play it. So, here we go. Let's go, Anubis. Let's dance, bozo. See when... Oh, he still has 2 kids more. Burn in hell. More like Hadoken for that matter. They are really... What is it? Are you scared? Die! He's dead. He's dead. I don't even need to touch him. He's dead. So, where was I? Really? You're still alive? But now he's dead. And we're back at him. You keep throwing your arrows and you're like aiming. Again, all of these are extra abilities that you can maintain throughout the game, so there's nothing to be worried about if you can't use all of these cool techniques that I'm using right now from the beginning of your journey with this fantastic game. So as you can see, I'm out of arrows here, but when I take this slot, I already have 5, and you can see that the lot glowing over there. So once you approach it and you take it, obviously 10, 15. Here we go. Here we go. And he's dead. And I've just defeated Anubis, the god of death, as crazy as that sounds. Point is, you get 1000 XPs. Well, that's not really a review of the game, but at this point I got a fantastic rare shield, another 1000 XPs, and of course 250 coins or pounds for that matter. The epic music is another part of that I would like to include in my review. Are you listening to this? And now it's slowly just faded away, it's gone. The battle mode is over. You are calm, you're back to admire that amazing Bayek of Siwa. So, the battle mode starts when that adrenaline pops up, whether you are near a god like this, or just a normal enemy, or even a priest or whatever. That music boosts your adrenaline, puts you in a much better battle mode to become better prepared. Of course, I cannot forget that beautiful, beautiful eagle that is flying up there. This is Sanu. And by pushing V on your keyboard, in case you're playing on a PC, honestly, I don't know what you push on the joystick controller. If you're playing on the PS4 or the Xbox One, you activate Sanu and you're pretty much flying with him. I gotta tell you something. The first time I experienced this majestic, beautiful moment of flying with Sanu, controlling him left and right, up and down, while I was at Siwa, in my beautiful journey with the Assassin's Creed Origins, I just didn't want to do anything else. I was like, you know what? And I even said that in my second or third stream, because I streamed the whole thing. I was like, you know what? If I'll just fly with Sanu like that, admiring the gorgeous graphics, landing quickly like that, flying up again, going left and right, I'll be set. That will be good for me. For real, money well spent, only on this part. As ridiculous as it may sound right now. So, I'm just admiring this again with you. I'm reliving the experience here. Sanu gives you a wild perceptions of places that you need to be, such as a fast travel point. And yes, oh Teddy, you zoomed, how did you do that? Well, again, I'm playing on a PC, so I'm gonna pretty much showing you guys how I did it. It's pretty much the right click of the mouse. So this is the fast travel point right here that you unlock, or viewpoint. They are actually called viewpoint in the game. I'm calling them fast travels because, again, sometimes I mix the terminology of the Assassin's Creed Origins with the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. So the more viewpoints you unlock, that means you gotta go climb up there, push E, so you can unlock it. As you can see right now, you can fast travel to it straight by pushing E, which is fantastic if you have a lot of quests, you don't want to do a lot of running, you just want to fast travel here and there. Teleportation is just beautiful. And again, one of the gorgeous similarities that the Assassin's Creed Origins has with The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. What else? The more viewpoints you unlock, you get 3 great advantages. 1, you increase Sanu's perceptions, sharpness, vision. Meaning, say that this place, see it says defending, right? Say that this is a restricted camp. The more viewpoints you unlock, the better Sanu will be able to, you know, sort of like lock down your target, get it? And show you where the treasures, loots are, the captain, the commander, the bastards that you need to kill. He's gonna like line them up for you so much better and faster, right? In even other places such as this one right here, that's a loot, you know, I can just go and take it right now. Or a blacksmith, such as this one right here, which is about 419 meters away from me, or etc, etc. You get the idea. So that's the first great advantage, that you increase Sanu's perceptions. The second thing is, naturally you get experience points. And this is a great tip that I received from my very good friend Daniel, that I haven't actually seen here in a while. I miss you, bruv. That you level up faster by doing so, and this is fantastic tip. So it might not seem so at first because there are so many viewpoints, and you're gonna get like 200 or 300 XPs. Look, there's one here, there's one there, etc. 200 or 300 XPs. So I'm like, Teddy, is it really that? I mean, you know what it is? 300 XPs. I need like 30,000. But there are so many viewpoints in the game, in every single part of the map, and every single map, whether you're in Thebes or Egypt or Sina or whatever. So that really adds up. And I kind of found it, I don't know if this is kind of true or not, I found it so that the higher level I got, the more experience points I got from unlocking those viewpoints. So again, you increase Senu's perceptions, this fantastic majestic eagle that is flying right now. You get more experience points, and last but not least, and this is a biggie and important, you unlock new places in the map, and you want that so you can find your targets. So I was struggling personally with a quest called Circle Stones. Bayek's Promise. It was Bayek's promise to his kid, a beautiful quest, and I had to find 12 circle stones, or stone circles for that matter, to be accurate. Stone circles in Egypt, where I had to unlock a few puzzles, and that takes me to my next point that I'm gonna get to in a second. So with the fact that I was actually unlocking more viewpoints using Senu, I was able to spot those stone circles all across Egypt because they're really pretty much spread out. At the end of the day, it's true, I had to Google some of the locations because I wasn't able to find them, and I wanted that quest to be done because it was pretty much my last quest in the mandatory quest before I purchased, or actually after I purchased, but before I started the second DLC, The Curses of the Pharaoh. Right, I mentioned something beautiful right now, puzzles. This game thought of everything. You have more than outstanding graphics. You have incredible battle mode. You have puzzles in this game where you have to line up the stars that forms shapes of gods or animals that were worshipped as gods back then, or what have you. So great puzzles. You have an entire captivating story of this Bayek of Siwa, the Knight of Siwa, who pretty much, well, I don't want to spoil the story for you, so you gotta play the game for yourself. It's one complete full package, and dare I say, the women are kind of naughty in here too, but not nowhere as naughty as they are in The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. I mean, those babies over there are so bad, they just... Okay, stop, Teddy, get back to the talk. STT, stick to the topic. Swimming. I'm flying over a lake right now, or Senu's flying over a lake, and this is a fantastic part to talk about swimming. Again, one of the gorgeous similarities that the Assassin's Creed Origins has with The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. Great swimming and diving experience. You can swim in the lake or Nile or ocean or what have you, and you can pretty much dive, and there are lots of loot underneath, basically treasure boxes underneath water, so you can dive. Of course, you have an indicator, shows you how long can you still remain underwater to balance your breath, and you gotta hurry up and catch that treasure, and it's all captivating and pushes your adrenaline even more and more, so it is fantastic. Again, look at that, landing with Senu real quick. Woo! Again, one of the great similarities that the game has also is the fact that you can take boats, not only swim and dive, but you can pretty much sail your way. Look at that, 360 degrees view of Senu. My God, this boat looks so real. I feel like I'm gonna get wet just by touching it right now. So that was kind of odd. Yes, it was, Teddy, but just move on. Fine. So point is, you can sail, you can swim, you can dive, you can look for treasures, and again, another fantastic similarity between the Assassin's Creed Origins and of course The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt is the Witcher scenes, or the pulse, or spidey scenes, as I refer to them on countless occasions. So it's this button in The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. You activate it, of course, by clicking the right click on your mouse, so the Witcher scenes activate, and he starts seeing all these things that are necessary to complete the quests. So he started sensing and investigating, and sort of like getting into this detective Sherlock Holmes mode, where he goes like, oh yeah, I see what happened there. A dry blood. Yeah, this animal has been killed. Let's check out the head. Let's check out the neck. Yeah, he's been tortured. Oh yeah, look at that guy. He was just, yeah, that's a bear bite. That's a bear claw. You know, or you know what? That's a poisoned kind of arrow that struck him in the back. Somebody just like sort of like backstabbed him or something. So that Witcher scenes or Spidey scenes or the pulse in the Assassin's Creed Origins, which you activate also not just by no, you don't really activate it in the Assassin's Creed Origins by a mouse click, but by holding X, if I remember correctly. Let me see that. No, hold on. Yeah. V. My apologies. So, and I'm grateful that I didn't find it so quickly, because it brought me to the next point that I wanted to talk about. I keep things spontaneous, and I will try to cover as much as possible. So by holding V for 2 seconds, you pretty much activate the pulse. You see, that's pretty much it. So if you just hit V once, see, Venom's right now on my leg, on my arm. V once, and I tell him fly, and he flies, and he looks for things that I want to see. I want him back, I hit V one more time. But if I hold V for 2 seconds, you activate the pulse, and this brings me to my next point. And again, one of the great points that both Assassin's Creed Origins and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt has, and these are the rides. This is Humpty. Humpty, of course, you ride it with E. This is the same in the Assassin's Creed Origins and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And look at that. The camera shifts as if like there is a freaking director in Cupertino shifting the camera to see how it looks like to the audience. And it looks flawless. Absolutely flawless. Great band, I still remember you from a great actually dancing group. I still remember you from Britain's Got Talent 2009. STT Teddy, fine. So, Humpty, a great a great ride that pretty much you can use to take you from a location to another, and it naturally speeds up. These are the minor differences that if this was The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt right now, and I double clicked on Shift, so click Shift twice, Humpty will speed up significantly, or in The Witcher 3's case is called Rooch. The horses is called Rooch. He's going to speed up significantly, and for that matter, Humpty here speeds on his own like that once he feels comfortable that he's not surrounded by people, he's not surrounded by soldiers or narrow buildings or narrow allies or anything like that. So just speeds up by himself, and this is absolutely beautiful. The camera shifts towards the left here. The shadows are just absolutely accurate. Look at my shadow right now. Look at that. You tell me that's not great. I mean, and by the way, speaking of stone circles, we have arrived to the very first stone circle that I discovered in that quest, and that's how it looked like. A moon stone circle. And there are 12 of them. So, rides, absolutely great. I'm gonna get on the ride, unmount, because, and this is important, how did I call, let me just, yeah, here we go. That's what I wanted to see right now. Right, how did I call Humpty or Rooch? Was it X? No, it was not. I think it was C? Nope, it was Q. Yes, my apologies. So in the Assassin's Creed Origins, you whisper with Q, and Humpty comes to you. You gotta hold Q for a couple of seconds, and here's why. When I held sort of like the button Q for 2 seconds, the whisper is a tiny bit longer. Listen to this. See that? Humpty's here. He's telling me I'm here. Stop whispering, bastard. I'm like, fine. But if I am right now sneaking up on someone, and of course you're sneaking up with a C, So I'm sneaking up on someone because I want to assassinate them without them actually realizing that. And I'm hiding in the bushes, and I want them to hear a short whisper, so they'll be like, oh, what was that? And they would just go to the bush, approach it to see what's going on, if this is like a baby lion or an animal, but it's just me waiting for them, and they're about to face their demise. Then you just hold or hit Q gently like this, and in this case the whisper is so much faster. Listen to this. There you go. But hold a bit longer, and the whisper gets longer, and it goes like this. Here we go. And Humpty's already here. It's like, stop it, I'm here. I'm like, fine, thank you. Hit the E, mount it, and let's go. So, I love The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt so much that I kept on calling Humpty Rooch. Pretty much throughout the game, or at least... Oh, look at the shadow reel there. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is just stunning. It's just stunning. Right. So that pretty much covers what I like about Humpty, or the ride. At this point, it might seem to you that, Teddy, my god, you're selling this game so much, it's like they're paying you. My god, I wish they were, but they're not. Thing is, there are a few things that I would like to see them, let's just say, mitigate. Let's just call it that. Mitigate for next time. Alright? And here are some of them. For a person who was kind of like touched by the first movie scene in The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. I know this is the Assassin's Creed Origins, but hear me out here. The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt, I'll try to kill these bastards right now as I'm talking to you. Are they soldiers? Yes, they are. That's one down. That's two down. And that's three down. And you are down as well. Whoa! Oh, how did I miss him? Reducto! See what just happened there? That's my whole point that I wanted to talk about right now. And that's why I actually killed those three guys. So, that very first movie... You're dead. That very first... Sorry about that. The very first short movie in The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt showed us a brutal scene where someone was holding a very sharp sword, if I remember vividly, and pretty much like hit a horse, and the horse just head flew off, and it was just awful. That's my point right here. I wish this animal didn't have to die. That is just like... You're like, wait, Teddy, isn't that a little hypocritical, for crying out loud? It doesn't matter if these... Oh, shut the fudge up, I'm trying to speak here. So, Teddy, you don't really mind if those poor men died, but it really bothered you when this animal died?
I'm a fool. I will show you.
Show me what? Get the hell out of here. Headshot, it gives you extra experience points. Heads up, folks. Get it? It's actually heads up, literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, they keep interrupting me. I don't like that. Teddy, what about these poor men that you just killed right now? And the ones that you're trying to kill over there, you know? So, what's going on with that? I'm like, listen. Those bastards willingly and knowingly, and under no drug effect or alcohol, chose the wrong side of, you know, serving the pharaoh and all this crap. So they got what they I don't know, deserve. I mean, you know what? I don't know if they deserve it. Point is, during out this game, you're gonna have to kill a lot of animals. You're gonna have to kill hippos, crocodiles, beautiful lions, tigers, predators, hyenas, and so much more. And sometimes when you kill the soldiers, as in this example right here, poor beautiful camel also had to die. What the hell is his fault, for crying out loud? I mean, I didn't have to do this, you know? I could kill him. I mean, I know that I was running with my sword. Oh, somebody's coming. Alright, cool. Let's get out of the way. Oh my god, she just ran over the man. Talk about paying attention to details. Maybe this one thing that they can also look into. So, but it's okay. I mean, they're dead. She was like, yeah, they're dead. I don't care. I mean, they're not going to feel anything, but that opens a whole big jar of worms of debate, whether the dead feel or not feel, and we're not going to talk about that right now. So, a lot of animal cruelty and killing that is not optional, actually sometimes required, where you need to go and kill the king of animal or something like that, the king of the lions or the king of the hippos or crocodiles or hyenas or so many other more animals. So I didn't really like that part so much. I felt bad every time I had to kill that animal. It's just poor animal. But again, beautiful thing is that I killed that guy over there and I can still ride his camel. So I don't have to call Humpty every time. There are plenty of camels and horses, but I keep calling every horse Rooch, just like the Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. Don't blame me, because of that. Boom! You see the way he jumped right now out of the right? Bayek of Siwa. Geralt of Rivia jumps in the same beautiful, majestic way. See, I'm actually throwing these arrows because I don't want to kill the animal. You're dead. I want the animal to live, for real. So. Where was I? That's the battle mode, that's the rights, that's the eagle, that's pretty much covers the things that I like, the things that I would like to see in the next version of the Assassin's Creed Origins, or the Assassin's Creed in general. Fantastic game, I cannot wait to play the next one. Is this a soldier? Yes, he is. Reducto! I'm sorry. Wow, I killed him and the animal lived. Well, that's a big win for me. So, really? Okay, fine. How about you eat this? That's one down. See, even my eagle is helping me fight these bastards, even though I don't need to, because I can kick about 100,000 of them with ease. Right there. For real. Right. I'm trying to think of things that I might have missed. As I said in my videos today, I'm almost confident that, you see, that's a beautiful horse right now that you can also like give a ride, just demonstrating that it's not just Rooch or Humpty, but also other horses and camels here as well. And jump, phew, by just holding E. I'm almost confident that I missed something at this point, and it is no doubt that I have. So, if you remember a point while watching this, or even after you watch this, that I might have missed, that I didn't cover in my long-term realistic review of this game, after I finished the entire game with the DLC, with the second DLC, The Curses of the Pharaoh, and everything has been streamed, so I encourage you to go ahead and check it out. And sincerely, it would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button, because I'm trying to become a solid YouTuber. It's free, it's not going to cost you anything. Honestly, you just click on that button if you like what you're seeing, of course. And if not, I mean, you know, click anyway, who cares, it's free. So, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel says that, I know, but it's just inspiring. I like that guy. So, what was I talking about? I hope that I covered most of the things that I wanted to cover about the Assassin's Creed Origins and the similarities, the great similarities that are in this game and in The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Share this video if you liked it. Let me kill these monsters real quick, this time with a firebomb. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hadouken. Oh. I think I hit him, didn't I? No, not really. Well, I missed him, but I'm gonna hit him next time. So, let me hear from you soon. I'm gonna play some more. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. What the? Shut up. You little... Alright, time for you to burn. Burn! Burn, I said. That's it. Fall of the animal. Burn. And you're dead. That's just lazy killing. I'm like, oh no, and I have to walk up there again and just, you know, take his loot and stuff and so on. So, I'm gonna stop for now. This has been my long-term realistic review. I try to keep it as short as possible. I know that I ran over a little 30 minutes, but I hope it's okay, because I really wanted to make it, as you can see, spontaneous. I did not write anything down, did not write any script. That was just like improvisation, spontaneous right there. Tried to cover things that I really liked and I'm passionate about this game, and things that I would like to see them avoid, mitigate in the next version of the Assassin's Creed. And with that being said, on the happy note, Kamehameha! What the hell are you running? Kamehameha! And you grab his weapon and you threw it on the other guy. Oh, that didn't work out as much as I did. Really? Why don't you suck on this? How do you like that, Silver? What do you mean help? No one can help you. No one compares to me. Did you just... What the... Did you just... run over your friend? I'm getting too little into the game right now and not over the review. So thanks for watching. Talk to you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go kill these SOBs right now. Peace.